Hello, hello. If you know me, you know that yellow is my favorite color, and I have been for a while trying to figure out what the best yellow monochromatic palette is. I got this recently. I don't even remember where I ended up getting it from. It was just like, I don't know, when I was shopping at the supermarket. This could have been at like a Winco, which is kind of like a Food Max, like a big like Costco food wholesale place. And I saw this and I was like, well, let me try it out, because I've tried LA Colors before. I grew up using LA Colors as a teenager, and I thought the colors worked great, so I thought I'd use this. I finally pulled it out of my collection and said, it's probably not going to be good. Let me just get it out of the way now. I can pull it out of my collection and, give it to someone younger who's learning to do their makeup. Let me just take care of that now. So last week, I spent the whole week using these colors, and holy God, they blew me away. They were so good. I was so surprised. I bought the Honey ColourPop palette probably 2 or 3 years ago. I used it. I thought it was good for what it was. I don't remember being specifically like, wow, this is amazing in terms of like the quality, but it was all I had at the time, and I still have it. I haven't really used it since then. I used this recently and I really loved it. I was so surprised, especially by the mattes, because I feel like for lower end brands, the mattes tend to be super like dusty and powdery and will not stay on your eye. I used these looks while going, we got into a car accident, so we were car shopping. And so I spent all day in the lots, and my makeup still looked amazing and great and flawless. And I was so super surprised. I just wanted to swatch this for y'all to see how pretty it is, and just give my big recommendation that I love this yellow palette. This is my current favorite yellow palette. I've tried the Banana Fetish by Jeffree Star. Did not like it. Did not work for me. I am a shimmer girl. I love the shimmers in here. Granted, I feel like these two at the bottom are more actual eyeshadow shimmers, and these two are more like eyeshadow toppers. I feel like you can even tell in the texture in this light how much softer and ooey gooey kind of looking these are, versus these two on top. They seem a little bit more drier, right? Like you can tell by the motions in the pan. But let me just swatch these for you guys so you can see for yourself how beautiful this is. Okay, so I was swiping these, and I just swiped this one, and I need you to see how beautiful and well these two eyeshadows swipe. So I'm doing my swatches, right? This was one swipe. That was one swipe. So I'm going to go in and do another one. I'm trying to get this in frame. I want you to see. Okay, so one. I don't think I did too much. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's beautiful, mate. Lovely. I love that. I'm going to put a little bit more. Oh, that is so pretty. That is so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, let me do one more. Maybe the last one. This is the darkest shade in here. And they're so soft. They're so much softer, and not like there's actual like pigment in here. Actual pigment in here. Like, I was not expecting that at all when I bought this. I bought this palette for $4, and it is so much better than I thought it was going to be. Let me add it down here. Can't see my arm. I'm all the way at the bottom. And it's definitely buildable. So that was one swipe. But if we can make it darker and make it even more intense, and then you could take some of the gold and build that up and make that more intense. Oh, I love this. I love these colors. It's so hard to find a yellow that really works for me. Especially for me, gold is a neutral color. I wear gold and yellows and browns kind of as a neutral color. I really love that they had what I consider to be like the best yellows, because I love a good mustard yellow, and then they have this brighter yellow, and they also have a more a brown version of this, basically a more mustardy brown of that, but still pretty much still almost like a yellow brown. And then they have this is I think what was missing from the Honey palette. I don't believe they had a color to darken and intensify the rest of the colors. I also really like that these two, if you don't want to use them as like eyeshadow toppers, you could use them also as highlights. I think these two would work well as highlights. These two work so much better as just like actual eyeshadows. They're beautiful. They're, oh, stunning. Absolutely stunning. I would definitely recommend that if you can find this palette at your local grocery store, that you try it out. Because these colors are, this palette super surprised me. This super, oh my god, I can't even speak. LA Colors? Girl, what? And I know there has to be other ones, because this one's called LA Colors Lemon Drop. There has to be other ones. I assume there's probably like an orange one, maybe a green one. I don't know. What collection is this from? I'm just so surprised. I'm not sure if there's any other like reviews on this, but I definitely recommend this. If you're looking for some good yellows, I'd seek this out first. If you're sad you haven't gotten the Banana Fetish palette, think about getting this instead. It was like $4, $5, maybe $6. Super affordable and super surprisingly good. It is so good. I can't stop speaking about it. I'm just so happy I finally found. I've been on this quest for yellow for the past few years, and I'm happy I was able to pick this palette up, because I think in most places, I'm not even sure where you can really get it, if it's really available. I was lucky I even got to see it at my local store and just grab it and throw it in my cart with the rest of my groceries, being like, oh, I'll try it out. But definitely check this out. You have to. If you love yellow, if you love colors, we're in spring, check them out. They're so pretty. Love that. It's a yes for me.